it's time for K News now. So I'll pull up the K News, and then inshallah we'll talk about Khilafat as well, where we'll get everyone's opinion. So guys, just right now while I'm talking, just think about something that you can say, because we want to produce something nice that we can show everyone about what the Khuddam, what we feel attracted to, something, one aspect of Khilafat that we're all inspired by. Because Khilafat has touched each and every one of us. I was even talking to some of the Tfal yesterday, and I was so surprised how Khilafat has played such a big role in their lives, even though they're so young. But anyways, going back to this point, I was hoping Mubarak would be here to talk upon this, but it seems that he wasn't able to. But anyways, carrying on with it. As you guys know, in the past few days, there has been a lot of noise about Khilafat and the Caliph of Islam. One point which you guys all need to know, and this is something that Huzur says himself, is that outside, for externals, we should never say Caliph of Islam. And Huzur said this himself. He goes, for outside, he's the Khalifa of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. But with inside, we can say it because we all understand it. And it's just like that thing about last week when we spoke about how the Holy Prophet ﷺ told Hazrat Ali to remove the word Rasulullah on the treaty, because it upset those other people because they didn't accept it. So you have to look at the sentiments of other people. And so when it comes to externals, we should refer to Huzur as, the Khalifa of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. That's the first point. Secondly, of course, when we type in who is the present Caliph of Islam, Huzur's name comes up, and we all took part in this, and I hope you guys did as well. I don't think you can anymore; they've taken it down. But this is what was happening in Pakistan. Even celebrities, they were getting them, and they were talking against Huzur, and that he's not the Caliph of Islam, etc. But of course, as a Jamaat, we all pulled together. There was a video of how to give positive feedback, and this is what happened. And alhamdulillah, indirectly, Huzur's name was being mentioned so many times. And if you can see here from Ahmadi Answers, Razi Ali, he wrote in one of his tweets that look at the top 2 search things on Wikipedia today. The anti-Ahmadis are indirectly doing tabligh for us and spreading the message of the true Islam, alhamdulillah. Over 775,000 views in one day. So, whether it's a negative thing or positive thing, end of the day, Huzur's name is getting out there. And that is one thing that is so incredible. So after this, inshallah, after this little presentation about the news, also there's other things going on around the world as well with the vaccine, and we could talk about vaccine. We've been talking about it every single week as well, and how Boris Johnson is making rules up as he's going along. And let's see when it comes time for Christmas next week, what the rules will be. But it seems as if the rules will be eased a bit closer to the time. So elsewhere in Jamaat news, Mubashir Zafri Saab, who came on a few weeks ago on Khuddam night as well, he took part in Ahmadiyyat 101 and gave a very good answer to 3 proofs from the Holy Quran that a prophet can still come. So guys, quick facts, we'll send this around as well later on. And a few minutes ago, about 25 to 30 minutes ago, this week with the Zur came out, where beloved Huzur talked to Mauritius, and I'll just play a bit from that as well because it's quite relevant. So that's all for now. Let me just quickly play that for you all this week with Huzur, just one answer that Huzur said, and later on you guys can also watch the rest of the video.
The following day, a second mulaqat took place, again over video link with Mauritius. This time, it was a turn of the Evokfeno boys.
My question is, what advice can you give to Jamia students like me who are pursuing their studies online nowadays?
You see, you have to be honest while you are studying online. Your teachers do not know where are you and what are you doing. You pretend that you are online and you are not. So be honest, right? As I know some of the students, university students and school students, those who are studying online, they post that they are online, whereas they are not. And their teacher think that they are. So you have to be honest. And secondly, now you have more time since you are at your home. You should give some extra time on your extra studies, like reading the books of Prophet Muhammad Islam and studying the commentary of the Holy Quran and such other religious books, right? That will also help you to increase your general knowledge during these days.
So that was just a small bit. I could see one of my cousins in the crowd as well. But guys, going to you guys now. Look, you can see Khalafat how he's so up to date, and he knows exactly how the students are behaving, especially with the online classes. I'm sure all of you guys have experienced that as well. University students, college students having online classes. So.